West Germany was strongly fancied to win the 1988 UEFA European Football Championships. They were the hosts and had won twice before. And while holders France had failed to qualify, the West Germans clearly possessed one of the world's strongest teams. They duly swept confidently into the semi-finals along with Italy, who were also considered strong contenders to win their first title since 1968. But Euro 88 would see the Netherlands mount a spectacular challenge, underpinned by one of the greatest goals ever scored. The Dutch campaign began disastrously, however. They lost their opening group game to the Soviet Union 1-0, but needed victory in their final group match against the Republic of Ireland to progress to the semi-finals. With the game goalless and just 8 minutes left, the Dutch were going out. But then Wim Kief struck to snatch a 1-0 victory and transform their tournament. The Dutch were in the semi-finals for the first time since 1976, where they would meet host Germany. Meanwhile, Italy met the Soviet Union, inaugural winners of the title, back in 1960. And it was the Soviets who prevailed in Stuttgart, courtesy of 2 goals in 4 second-half minutes. The first from Gennady Litovchenko came after 58 minutes. And it was swiftly followed by this from Oleg Protozov, which sealed a 2-0 victory to put Italy out. In Hamburg, West German expectation was running high for their semi-final with the Dutch. It seemed fully justified when Lothar Matthäus netted this penalty. But once again, the men in orange staged a dramatic revival. Ronald Koeman equalised with 15 minutes remaining, again from the penalty spot. And then, with 2 minutes left, Marco van Basten snatched a remarkable 2-1 victory to crush the hopes of the host nation. So the Dutch and the Soviet Union would meet again, this time in the Munich final. And this time, the Dutch were a different proposition. It was a final that showcased Dutch flair, charisma and control. Captain Ruud Gullit sweeping them ahead with a powerful header with half an hour gone. Then, 10 minutes into the second half, came the defining moment of the tournament. Muren's cross from the left and Van Basten's spectacular volley from the tightest of angles. It was a goal worthy of the occasion and remains one of the greatest ever scored in the history of the game. It sealed the Netherlands' 2-0 win and sent the Dutch fans into raptures. A sea of orange acclaiming Gullit as he lifted the trophy. Euro 88 remains the only international football title the Dutch have won, but they did it in typically spectacular style.